Railway and bridge engineering. The minimum distance between inner top faces of two rails forming the track is known as gauge. The gauge of Broadway gauge brick the gauge of broad gauge track is 1.676 meter. Narrow gauges generally used are 0.762 and 0.6096 meter. The minimum road width of a bridge for double line road is 7 meter. The first train was run on 18/4/1853 in India in between Thane and Bombay. The completed and finished railway line on which wheeled vehicles are drawn by locomotive is known as permanent way. The completed and finished railway line on which wheeled vehicles are drawn by locomotive is known as permanent way. The gauge is the distance measured in plane of the rails between inner faces of two parallel rails in a track. In broad gauge, the clear horizontal distance between the inner faces of two parallel rails forming the track is 1.676 meter. Generally, the rail sections used in India are double-headed, bull-headed, flat-foot. The art of providing an outward slope of 1 in 20 to the thread of wheels of rolling stock is known as coning of wheels. Creep is the longitudinal movement of rails. The length of a wooden sleeper for broad gauge track is 2.74 meter. The granular material spread on the formation of a railway track for the sleepers to rest upon is known as ballast. A culvert has total length less than 1 meter is called a windway. The freeboard for high level bridges shall not be less than 6 meter. The end support of a bridge superstructure are termed as abutment. Wall constructed on both sides of abutment to retain the earth banks of the river or the bridge approaches are called wingward. The center to center distance between any two adjacent supports of a bridge is called as span. The difference between the highest flood level and the point on the underside of a bridge superstructure is called freeboard. The foundation most suitable for a culvert is spread footing. For the substructure of a major bridge, the foundation suitable is well foundation. The intermediate support in a bridge is called pier. The projection provided on a pier on its downstream side known as east water.